Hello, welcome, sir. Welcome, Roshan, sir, to their masterpieces. How are you doing today, sir?
Hi, Preeti. I'm great. I'm extremely thankful to you, to the team at Dheya for conducting and asking me to do a event on masterpieces. I think it's fantastic to speak with so many people. It's great to connect.
Can you walk us through your career journey?
Yeah, sure, Preeti. Well, my career spans across 17 years uh, in Mumbai, and I have been fortunate to work with some of the big industrial and organization and corporates of India. I have worked with companies like HDFC Bank. I have worked with companies like Reliance, and now I am with Axis Bank. I started my career with IBM, Daksh, which was an outsourcing partner for the top, 500. So my career has been across customer excellence, customer service, across operations, setting up CRM solutions, and also into project management. So my job involves making people happy uh, whenever they enter our premises or use a service. My job is to bring that smile on them.
At what point in life you decided to become a career mentor with Dheya?
Well, Preeti, I used to always interact with a lot of youth, maybe at my workplace or maybe in my circles of relatives and friends. And it is always enriching for me because through the youth, I always get to know what is the in thing, what are the social media trends, what is trending and what is not. So I think the youth brings a lot of information because they are surrounded with so much information today that we did not have probably when we were in our teens. But what is happening also is it also leaves the youth confused, and it is a natural phenomenon because when you have too much uh, at your on your plate and too much to look at, the natural tendency is to get confused, right? So if I give you a plate, if I just serve you one dish, you have to eat that dish. But if I give you a thali, a Rajasthani thali with 20 dishes on it, you will not know where to start. And also what is healthy for you and what is not healthy for you. So that was my motivation. I think the youth has got great potential with the resources, but it is important for us, with people who have been in the corporate, to realize the youth how they can use those resources because that is where the challenge is. And I think it's a great opportunity for us as mentors to connect these people and guide them. It satisfies our personal needs, it satisfies societal needs, and it is the right thing to do. People with experience should go out and speak to the young and guide them at every nook and corner. Maybe I did not have that kind of guidance for myself when I was looking out to. I think that has been the biggest motivation for me to go ahead and guide someone. And then Dheya came across to me. Someone from Dheya called out and they explained to me what happens over there. They use technology in the right way in trying to chart out the path for youth, which is very, very important. See, because there are so many avenues for a youth to go today. You have your inherent capabilities, and then there is the market, and then there is technology. So I think they are brings all these three things together in a very beautiful way, in a very systematic way. They have got a great set of mentors, also the senior mentors, which they call as master mentors. When I underwent my certification, I was very pleased with the kind of interaction we had during the mentorship exercise. It surprised me, even after my experience of being 17, 18 years in the corporate with large firms. It surprised me with the kind of value it brought on the table. And I'm sure students who have been a part of DEA and who will be a part of DEA will find that value going forward.
So just now I heard, sir, that you are releasing a book. It is called Shift Left. So can you talk to us about?
Yeah, thanks. I'm happy, Preeti, you have heard about it. So maybe I'm marketing it the right way.
And
Uh,
congratulations, sir.
Thank you so much. The motivation that I had to write the book was something which was very personal. I myself was going under some mental stress. I was undergoing anxiety and I used to get panic attacks. And this was not a temporary phase, it went on for 3 years in my life. And I never knew why this was happening to me because I was all right. I was happy in my life, working, earning, and being successful. But I could not understand why this happened to me. So to divert my attention, even the smaller basic things that we do, like sleeping, walking, were becoming very difficult for me to execute. Uh, then I took to books. I took to reading. I never read a book in my life. Let me tell you that. So I picked up books as a method, as a medium of diverting my attention from all the negative thoughts into positivity. And I started researching into books on why it is happening. And then I found out that the issue which I am facing is not the issue to me alone.
Okay.
The World Health Organization has published a report in 2018 which says worldwide there are 450 million people who are facing some kind of mental disorder today. Now, let me tell you, this is before the current COVID times. This is before the corona virus hit us. And
Right.
after the COVID, we see that number going up because we are seeing so many cases of mental disabilities, depressions, fears, anxieties cropping up. So the need to write on this topic was to reach out to that particular community as well, in saying that if you are facing such issues, you do not be confined to yourself. That is the message in my book, that your ability, your growth, there is no one who can limit you to that. The third reason was to address the current culture of society which we are living in. It has made a happy, simple life one of the most difficult endeavors to achieve.
Right.
The book is about creating your emotional intelligence. It is building about emotional intelligence. It is about acknowledging your own emotions through scientific research, because I did a lot of research, Preeti, in understanding how the brain works, how the mind works, and I have written this book. Now, the reason to write this book is because we are moving into the age of artificial intelligence. If we are not able to
Right.
control our own emotions, today we have smart apps,
Mhm.
we have technology who are controlling and playing and manipulating our emotions. So my book
Right.
is a pitch to create happiness. It's a manifesto for people to understand what the 21st century living should be, how we should coexist with other humans, how we should coexist with our nature, and how we should coexist with technology. So the book is out, Preeti. The book is titled Shift Left. The reason is because every time that we have been asked to do right, we have done something wrong. So it is time to go
Right.
to the left and shift left. It's a counterculture narrative towards emotional well-being. So my purpose is that people achieve their emotional well-being. They are content in life with whatever they have, whatever they're doing, but they're doing with
Acha.
certain passion and knowing their emotions. Yes, the book is released, Preeti. It's available on Amazon India, and it is also available on Amazon worldwide, uh, in paperback and Kindle format. So people can just go on Amazon, search Shift Left, and get it.
How they have impacted you in your daily life or your perspective?
See, Dheya has brought a lot of method because we have thoughts of what is happening around the world.
Right.
We need a coach. What a coach does is it brings that method to the madness. It helps you out in exactly formulating what your strengths and weaknesses are, and how you can use those strengths, how you can capitalize on those strengths, and you can just put your weaknesses aside. So I think
Right.
Deha is that key link in the entire exercise for people, because it helps someone to exactly know. So it's not something that is providing something which someone is not born with. It is going into a person's innate ability and pulling out and extracting what their real value is, and bringing out in the table in the form of
Right.
an excellent report, in the form of conversations, and the form of multiple webinars and handholding. So I think they are doing an excellent job. I hope they keep doing it and they keep improvising, because improvisation is also a very important key in the 21st century.
What message you want to convey to those parents and those kids?
Well, firstly, I would tell them, do not get anxious. Uh, I understand the anxiety that parents would have in getting their children on the right path, on getting their children on the path to success. And this is what I've also covered in my book. The value of the nurturing economy. How do we bring our children? How do we look at the definition of success? What we look as real success? My message to the parents would be is that don't just look at economic success. Your child might be an excellent artist. He might be an excellent orator. He might be a great speaker. He might be a great sports person. He might be someone with high emotional intelligence. We need to add these skills. Ensure that your child is reading into the right thing, is always researching. Do not force anything upon a child. It is up to us as parents to understand what our child's skill is, and not just thrust upon some other skill which he might not be good at. Try to understand, make your children understand how technology works, because technology will be the most important part in their lives, each and within each and everything that they do. So even if
Right.
someone is learning arts, he needs to learn how art will blend with technology. If someone is reading about being a sports commentator, he needs to understand how he will use his skill with technology. Keep reading, keep gaining knowledge,
Yes, sir.
and don't follow anyone else. Please do not follow anyone else. Follow your own passion.
Thank you so much, sir, for taking your precious time out for us and have a talk, have a chat with us. So thank you so much.